Yeah, so it is white to play, and we're forcing checkmate. Did I see a hand? Oh yeah. Go ahead, Lucas.
Is it rook b8?
I mean, maybe. So rook b8 check. What are they going to do here? They don't have any real options besides king here. That's pretty forcing. Then what would you play?
Then I would play. Then I would play rook g4.
Rook captures g4. That sure looks good. So they're in check again. Where can they go? I suppose they could move their king here. Um, hmm. I don't know. What do we do from there, though?
And then if they move over there, I'm just gonna do bishop d5, bishop d2.
Well, I don't think so. If you play bishop d2, this is checkmate. Oh, that's not checkmate because the king can step to here, but it sure doesn't look good. Yeah. So as it stands right now, yeah, this bishop is the only thing that's preventing a dove, no, a swallowtail mate. So if that bishop wasn't there, we have this swallowtail mate with the queen coming in. I say swallowtail because the king has these two pieces behind him, making kind of an unfortunate tail that would be mate. And with the swallowtail, you remember it's swallowtail because swallow is same color as the king. Dovetail would be different than the king. But yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I think maybe this is right. You know, maybe this and then this. That sure looks promising. Um, but yeah, so king here. Let's say king here. What do you play next? You know, bishop d2, not effective. They could just capture with check. Um,
How do you do that? The only piece right now that can actually move right now is gonna actually be the bishop or the rook.
all right. Yeah. Again, that's just if you see something concrete, we'll raise our hand. But let's let everybody think about it on their own in the meantime, because I don't know what the answer is either. I need to try to see this myself. Hmm. Forcing checkmate somehow. I mean, it seems like that's the way to go, but I can't see how to go from there once the king is. That's. Yeah. Go ahead, Lucas.
They're probably gonna do so. Now we do rook eight h8, and then they're probably gonna do rook h3. No, queen h3, attacking our rook.
Hold on. So
Checkmate.
wait, back up. So you're saying after we play rook b8 check, they move their king here. We play rook here check, and then you're saying,
Yeah.
and then they play rook h6, and you're saying then play rook to h8.
Yeah, forcing checkmate after we take the pawn.
How would that be checkmate? He would just capture you.
Yeah, but they can't capture yet because there's a pawn.
Yeah, but if you take the pawn, so you were saying rook h8, and then you're saying checkmate capturing the pawn. No, it would not be checkmate. The king would capture. So that's not quite right. That's not going to work. But I mean, I'm not saying that your first two moves look good. I'm having trouble seeing any other way here. Um, oh wait. Oh, yeah. No, I don't think that is the right first move. Hey, Lucas, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So I should call you now. Was I supposed to call you Willy Wonka? Was that you, son?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so I have two Lucases, and I'm supposed to call Lucas' son Willy Wonka. I need to remember that. Actually, I was looking at this, and I don't think Rook B8 is right. Now that I look a little closer, check, and they have to go there. Check, and then go ahead, Cheryl.
Lucas is called Willy Wonka.
Yeah, Lucas' son wants to be. I guess he's been in other classes where there's multiple Lucases, and when that's the case, he wants to be called Willy Wonka. He was actually in a class with another Lucas. It was Lucas Zhang that he was in class with the other day, and he told me that. But anyway, yeah, we're trying to find checkmate here. I did turn your mic. Sorry, go ahead, Cheryl. Did you say something else?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Remember? Do you know Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah, I've seen both movies. I've seen the original and the remake. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think a cat like the Chocolate Factory. The people is called Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka is the like the owner of the chocolate factory. He's the guy that runs it, basically. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, what move should we play here? I feel like so I'm saying it's not Rook B8. I don't think it's Rook B8. Check. Has to go there. Hmm. Go ahead, Willy Wonka.
Rook E2.
Um. I mean, I think they're just going to capture with their rook. And you could capture back with the bishop, I suppose, but then you're getting checkmated. That would just be checkmate. So, I don't think so. I don't think so. Surprise. I think it's just rook captures here, check, because the king has nowhere to go. If he goes to the corner, he's getting checkmated right away with rook b8. So he can't go there. So if we play a rook captures here, he must move here. In which case, then we can play rook b8, and the king comes here. I mean, then we can play rook here, check, but the king steps away. I don't know. I'm not sure. It seems like I feel like this is the right move. So captures, forces the king here. Oh, and then rook here, check. King comes here. Rook here, check. King comes here. You could play rook here, check. I think this is right. So check, check, check. So our rook is hanging. So I think we play this check here. check. Seems like he could go. Oh, but then, oh yeah, it's kind of like a ladder mate. Um, hmm. You know, one nice thing is, so if you always want to consider checks against your own king. So it looks like they could like do rook sacrifices and get themselves a winning position. So um, we know that we have to play checking moves pretty much here. Is that, wait, is that just checkmate then? Oh, I think I see mate now. Oh yeah, it's mate in one, right? You guys see the mate in one? Let's hear from Willy Wonka. Go ahead.
I was first thinking of F5, but yeah, there's just going to be stalemate. I mean, no, it's not stalemate yet.
No, it wouldn't be
But it's
stalemate. There's too
mate.
many options. There's a checkmate in
Yeah.
one. There's a checkmate in one here. Let's just find the mate in one. That should be fairly easy for this group. It's white to play and checkmate in a single move. If we can't answer this, I know that we're not really paying attention. This is an advanced class. We're looking at a mate in one. Although there have been grandmasters that they've been in a game and they've missed mate in one. So I mean, it does happen. Yeah, go ahead, Willy Wonka.
I literally have a feeling that it's going to be rook G6.
It's not rook G6. No, because they could just.
Or rook F6.
Yeah, I mean, so we got to be less. Yeah, you don't want to be guessing. You don't want to be guessing. Go ahead, Cheryl.
Rook F6?
Yeah, rook F6 is the mate in one.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, the bishop is taking away the square here. This is being taken away by the other rook. So, yeah, that's checkmate. So, forcing checkmate. That one was rated at 1649. White to play in this one. White to play and force checkmate.
So the topic is force checkmate?
Yeah, forcing mate is the topic. Yep, exactly right. So white to play and force mate. Oh, it is an Arabian mate. Give too much information to Cheryl. Oh, because you know what an Arabian mate is. Go ahead, Lucas.
I have a feeling this move is probably going to be like threaten checkmate.
Well, yeah, the tactic is, or the puzzles are forcing mate. So that's a good feeling. Yeah, you should have that feeling. Let's try to think things out clearly. You need to see the checkmate. So don't try not to waste our time with random speculation unless you see concrete moves that are like leading to a checkmate. Okay, let's give everybody else a chance to think about it and imagine their own scenario here. Yeah. Check. Can't capture. Yeah, this is a mate in three. And it's an Arabian mate. So an Arabian mate is where you use knights to support a rook for checkmate. So the rook will give check. Yeah, knight and a rook defend each other. Well, the knight defends the rook. The rook gives checkmate. Arabian mate, it's called that because kind of in the Arabian Peninsula, kind of Iraq area, Syria, kind of that whole area was super into chess. Like 5th, 6th, well, 5th through 10th centuries, they were super into chess. And back then, the rook and the knight were the strongest chess pieces. There was no bishop like we know today, and there certainly wasn't a queen like we know today. So yeah, the Arabian mate done with a knight and a rook. What do you see, Lucas?
I see it. It's definitely my move. Knight D6.
Knight to D6? It seems like they would just play bishop captures probably. I mean, you could capture back with your pawn, but I don't see how that gets us any closer to checkmate. They still got the rook guarding F2 or F. 7. So no, I don't think so. I do see the mate. There's a forced mate in 3. It's check, and then it's checkmate. Pretty dramatic, but the final checkmate is done with the knight and the rook. You can't afford to lose the knight because, yeah, he's the defender of the rook for mate. Check, checkmate. Excuse me. Go ahead, Willy Wonka.
Does this involve the queen sacrifice?
It does. It does involve a queen sacrifice. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Cheryl, do you raise your hand? Go ahead.
No.
No? Okay, okay. Go ahead, Cheryl.
Maybe queen. No, maybe rook g7.
Rook captures g7. I haven't really considered that move. Probably bishop captures g7.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right track. I can see the mate. Yeah, and like I said, yeah, it does involve a queen sacrifice. You do need to hang on to the knight. It involves pins, which was our last tactic. Yeah, go ahead, Cheryl.
Queen takes pawn on f7, but what should I play after that?
I don't know. I don't think that's the best move. Rook would capture.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's so it's not. I'm not saying the queen sacrifice is the first move. It's a mate in 3, so there is a queen sacrifice. I didn't say it was on the first move. I thought I saw another hand there for a second. Oh yeah, go ahead, Willy Wonka.
It's not the first move, right?
What's not the first move?
The queen sacrifice.
I'm not gonna get. I don't want to give too much away. So the final checkmate is going to be with these two. These two are going to do the checkmate together. So an Arabian mate is where the knight defends a rook for mate. It's those two that are going to do the final checkmate. Did I see a hand again? I saw a flash there for a second, I thought. No? Okay. I need to get some water. Check, checkmate. This checkmate is possible because of an absolute pin as well. There's an absolute pin that allows you to play the first move. Go ahead, Cheryl.
Strange. Why does I think about knight to f6?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably because you missed the absolute pin. Yeah, knight to f6 is the first move. That is correct.
I didn't miss the pin. I know the pin. I'm thinking queen h6, but it's not check. I'm thinking rook takes pawn on g7. I'm thinking queen takes pawn on f7, but I just didn't think of knight to f6.
Yep. So we want to like force ourselves into the habit of considering every checking move. This one seems weird on the surface, but it's actually the best play. It forces the king to the corner here, and then what would you play?
I will play queen takes pawn on h6, pawn takes queen, and then rook g8.
Yep, rook g8, not rook to h8. I don't know why it went there. That's exactly right. That's force mate. Check. The queen sacrifice, and then the Arabian mate. I didn't mean to draw a line. That's an Arabian mate. The knight defending. This one actually might even be a hook mate, kind of. But yeah, I would call that an Arabian mate, actually. So the rating on that one, 16-18. And now it is black to play and forced checkmate. This might be our last one, kind of depending on how long it takes us to solve it, but looks like, so we're playing for black and we're supposed to be able to force checkmate. Wow, it seems almost too easy. Isn't that? Let's hear from Willy Wonka.
If this is not the first move, I'll be frustrated.
Well,
Is it rook? Is it rook c1?
yeah, I hope you're not frustrated. Just that I don't think so. If you play rook c1, it seems like they can step out of harm's way.
e2, e2, e2.
What? Yeah, they could step out of harm's way to e2, and then what would you play?
Okay, wow.
I mean, you can win the pawn with the checking move, but yeah, I don't think so. What do you think, Cheryl?
This is not hard. Bishop c4.
Yeah, bishop c4 seems to make sense to me. Let's say they play. Let's say they play king over.
If they play king over, I play rook c1.
Rook c1 check, and then king has to step to d2. It looks like.
And then bishop f4 checkmate.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Nice. Let's go ahead and call that for today. Let's call that our last forced mate. Yeah, thanks for checking that out with me. Do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I will be covering tactics like this, or well, checkmate puzzles like this, tactics, and then game reviews as well. So, yeah, thanks for checking that out with me. All right.